Hello everyone, good afternoon. It is Michelle Litwiller here with Owl Star Stampers, and today I have two really fun cards that we are going to make today using a new little template from the catalog. So I'm going to show you where I got this template. We're going to make the cards and just have a little bit of fun today. So when you hop on, say hi. Or if you're watching the replay, let me know that you're here and where you're watching from. It is Tuesday, June 11th, 2024. And we are going to be doing some crafting today. This snuck up on me today, and so I didn't even get a chance to post, but I was going to share this in my other group, if it will even let me know in just a moment. But hello, Georgia from Arizona. Thank you for being on. Okay, all the products you can see in the description that we're using. Hello, Cynthia from Connecticut. And I see other people that are live, but I don't see myself yet. So I can't share it. I was going to share it in my group. Hi, Teresa. You gotta love social media, right? Hello, everyone. Hi, Jane. All right. I think I got it, maybe. Let me see. All right. I think I got it maybe shared into my group. So hopefully that will work. All right. So thank you for joining me this afternoon. Hello, Dorothy from St. Louis. All right. Georgia said, do you know when the lily pond lane, do you mean like the whole suite is coming back? The whole suite, I'm not sure. So the whole suite is like the stamp set, the dies, the paper, the embellishment, and did I say the paper already? So embellishment, paper, and the whole bundle. So the bundle is currently sold out until the end of the month, and the paper is available, and the dots are coming back like next week. So everything should be available by the end of the month, Georgia, for that suite. But speaking of the lily pond, Denise Cox and I, my friend from Canada, we announced yesterday our Lily Pond Lane bundle. Our Lily Pond Lane stamp camp. So we started doing stamp camps a year ago, and you guys love them. We love doing them. And so we're back at it for the summer. And this one, you guys, is so, so cute. So you're not going to want to miss out. A ton of you have already signed up. And so you can sign up with me in the United States. If you are following me, if you're a follower from Canada, I know a lot of people get sad they can't order my stuff, but you can. You can order this in Canada through Denise. It's the same stamp camp, and you will be able to get that through her. The stamp camp has 8 cards I designed for, she designs for. We have a very similar style and likes. And then we each have an add-on class, and then even a card kit, a brand new card kit you can add on too. So get in on that. A lot of people of you are getting it. And the add-on classes are awesome because there's no shipping, no extra shipping. And so let me show you a sneak peek of my cards and then my add-on class. But here's this one. And the inside holds like a gift card or money, a check. This one. So we use the dies a lot. You could probably get away without if you just fussy cut a lot of the paper. So those are my 4 cards. Denise's 4 cards are super adorable as well. And then you'll get a pillow gift and a lot of products, like tons of products. And then my add-on class was the Sweet Pea, which is actually going to come with a stamp set. And you're going to make 4 really sweet cards. in that one. So you'll get the stamp set. You'll use some of the paper and the ribbon from the main camp and embellishments. And then Denise made a really adorable all occasion card class as well. And then one of the new kits is on there. So check that out. Hopefully you're on our email list. Speaking of that, let me go through these. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel and don't forget to hit the bell so you receive all the notifications. And you can also follow me over on Facebook as well. So you can follow and like. That just really helps me out in sharing with all your friends and sharing this video. Thank you. Don't forget to sign up for my email list right here. owlstarstampers.com/email. That's how you find out about this stamp camp and all the great things. So make sure you join that email list, and or if you have any friends again that like doing paper crafting, share that with them as well. I appreciate that. And finally, if you want to go shopping for any products, here is the shopping link. I will be live tomorrow night with our virtual class for June. So if you do go shopping, I always just will include you in that virtual class for this. But we'll be doing that tomorrow night, which is already Wednesday night. So there's our shopping link. Okay. Hi, Mary. Mary, I have missed you. I think I tried calling you last week, Mary. I'll have to try again. And then I see, hello, Debbie. And thank you, Georgia, for sharing and liking. Hi, Denise. Okay, so back to what we're doing today. We have a really fun project. So there's been Stampin' Up! Catalog is slightly different than it's been in the past. That's no secret. But one of my favorite things that I do like about this catalog is on page 22, we have this card design. And if you look at the bottom, it has several different card layouts, and they tell you how you will see them throughout. You'll see them throughout the catalog, some of these different card layouts to use. So on Sunday, I had my team meeting. Every month I do a team meeting. We do a card class. We have stamping, lots of fun. One of the perks of being a part of my team. And so we had that on Sunday, and I always do a mystery stamping, and I was kind of stumped on what to do. And so I came to this page 22, and I saw the third one in a card layout. And so that's what we use for my mystery stamping. So it's this one right here. I don't know if you can see this one right here. It has let me get my finger, that one right there. So that's what we did for my team mystery stamping. And so this is what the card turned out. I used that Lily Pond paper and Pretty in Pink, and then a little label and some ribbon and some fun little dots. So we're going to use this layout today, but I'm going to step it up a little bit. So I'm going to show you how you can take kind of like the basic card design, and you can go from that, and then that will just get your creativity going. So we're going to add a few more layers, and you can, the sample showed a circle, and I was very stuck right with that, but we're going to use maybe an oval today. So let's get in and let's do this. So anyway, check out these card layouts. If you ever get stuck on how do I design, or I'm using kind of the same card over and over, check these out because they're a really great way to use them, those different card templates. Okay, the paper we're using that I pulled in, have you guys bought this paper yet? It is really fun for summer. It's called the Mediterranean Blooms. It's 12 by 12. The item number is 163284, and it is just so fun for summer. And so I'm going to turn you down and show you this paper, and we're going to start stamping. So hello, Joan from Washington, and hi. We have two Joans, Joan Gordon and Joan Lane. Hello, ladies. All right, let me turn you down. Okay, here is this paper, this Mediterranean Blooms. I pulled out the lemon side, and the back has this beautiful navy and white. And then our second card, I think we're going to use this sheet with the oranges and the lemon. So it has the most beautiful shading. You could literally frame this and like hang this in your house if you have, like if it would go with your decor. The paper is just amazing. Look at the back, this like medallions. You could like cut these out for card focal points. There's that lemon again. And then these are like little tiny yellow flowers. And then the back is a lot of blues. And then these, so this does have a coordinating bundle. And I would recommend, if you like it, you can get it through right now an extra 10% off, because this bundle that coordinates with this is quite expensive. And so you can get the bundle 10% off, and then through the month of June, you can get an additional 10% off. So if this is kind of like your style or you love this, I recommend getting that bundle. I actually bought it myself for the same purpose, because I was like, ooh, now that I can save even more, this is great. But I love the paper nonetheless. So then we have oranges. See this pretty pattern? And then just like really subtle navy and white. And then we have this piece here. And this is the background. So this is the paper I grabbed to use today. And I also am going to be using this ribbon combo pack. It's white and petal pink diagonal. And this is a ribbon combo pack, and it is back. So, oh, Mary, I am so sorry to hear that. Oh, that's terrible that happened to you. Well, people need to, I don't know how people can do stuff like that. So we're going to be using this ribbon, and then these are the colors I have. Oh, I was going to tell you the colors in the paper pack. We have, in the Mediterranean Blooms, Balmy Blue, Boho Blue, Cajun Craze, Daffodil Delight, Early Espresso, Garden Green, Lemon Lolly, Night of Navy, Old Olive, Peach Pie, and Pumpkin Pie. So I love that they tell you all the coordinating colors, so you can grab your coordinating cardstock and ink pads. So that's what I did. I went ahead and I grabbed, this is Lemon Lolly. So it is our lightest yellow, and it is cut 11 inches by 4 1/4. And we're just gonna go ahead and score. Well, I scored it already, so I'm going to give it a good crease with my bone folder. And then, so on the original design, it just showed kind of like this, and then I just took the little layers, and you can cut your strips whatever size you want. On this one, they were 1 inch by 4 1/4. On this one, I cut them 1 1/8 by 5. 1 1/8 by 5. And what I did is, so you could just put these on here like this. So see how these kind of fill up more of the front, where these are a little bit more spread out. But what I wanted to do is to step it up a little bit more, is I want to add another layer behind here. Because if you look at this beautiful paper, you'll see all that shading of the different yellows. So I grabbed Daffodil Delight, and I embossed it with one of my favorite embossing folders, which is the Distress Tile. So this is a 3D embossing folder, and so I just ran that through there, and it gives me a little bit of texture too. So this is just how you can step up those the card layouts. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to add these down. Now when I cut them, I kept them in order so you can see kind of like how if it was one, it fits together. So I'm going to just like glue them on so they all kind of like line up and give it a little bit of an even spacing. And you guys will have to let me know what you think. But Denise made a card last night too, very similar to this, because I was like, if you need an idea, this is a good one. Like everyone seemed to like this. And so she had said, it would be fun to do a series with all those card templates. And I said, you're right. It would be fun to showcase all of those templates on page 22. So let me know if you think that's a good idea, because I thought it was a really good idea. So I put my adhesive down the center, and we're going to put this on here. So what is great about this template is you can take your supplies you already have to come up with cards if you want to get crafty. And then now we're going to take this piece. I'm going to add some glue here and put this on. And you don't have to emboss this layer if you didn't want to. I just stepped it up a little bit more. And now I gotta move it over just a little bit. Okay, so there's that. And now I'm gonna put my last piece on. Okay, now I'm gonna take this one and put this here. Oh, Lori said that's a great idea. I thought so too. When she said that, I was like, yeah, I think we both need to do that. So here is our card panel. Isn't that just so pretty? Do you guys I love lemons. Like, I love having lemon in my water. I love citrus. So there is that. Okay, so there's that. So now we're going to take our ribbon, and I'm going to wrap it around my card and tie a bow. So I'm going to show you a tip though. Because this ribbon is, some ribbons you'll hear me say like, oh, this ties really nice and it's not very bulky. And then others, anyway, it's a little bit harder. This isn't necessarily hard, but I'm going to show you a tip if you have a hard time tying bows. So what you're going to do is you're going to lay your ribbon across your card, and you're going to make it a little bit longer than each side. And maybe I've showed this before, but it's probably been a while because I just tend to just wrap it around and tie it. But I want to show you some tips. Okay, silicone mat is a great thing to have in your craft room too, because it won't, like, your glue won't stick to your table, your work surface, ink, like all that stuff. So I like this. We're going to take this now. You see I put a little bit of glue on the edges there. And I'm going to flip these around. So Georgia said, I wish the measurements were included. And Lori said, yes. Well, that's why if we did these, if I did that, I would tell you the measurements. So then you have them. Okay, so there is that, because I agree as well. So now we have our ribbon. So now you can do two things from this point. Since it's not glued at the front, you can take this kind of like across here, and you just tie a knot, and there you have a little fake bow. So you can just do that like that and then trim, and you have, that's kind of how you can do a faux bow. Or what you can do is you can then just tie a regular bow. You can also just leave it flat if you like that too. And you can do this, and then you can just make a regular bow and then add it to here with a mini glue dot, which is what I'm going to do. So then, because sometimes when you tie a bow, it goes a little crooked or sideways. And so this is a way you can kind of like make your bow flat and then add it to your project, and it will look perfect every single time. Okay, so we're just going to trim the little ends. And my ribbon, like, this is the back side, and I'm not going to worry about that. But there's my little bow, and now I can add it anywhere on this strip, and it's going to look perfect. Okay, let's go ahead, though, and put this, attach this on here. So now we're tying in, see the two different yellows that tie into that beautiful paper. We're going to add this. All right, I didn't press hard enough. Another little tip is if you have an embossed piece of paper, and I'm using the Stampin' Seal Plus, you do have to give it a little bit of pressure or it can pull up your cardstock. So at least I do. I have to use a little bit of pressure, more than normal, or you can always use the Tombow liquid glue. Okay, so we got that, and now I'm gonna stick this down, and now we're gonna do our stamping. So again, the template, let me show you again. It had, let me zoom in. So here's the template right here, and you can see kind of, there's like 3 little strips. It shows like a ribbon and then a circle there over here. So that's kind of where that came into play. So you can use a circle, or I'm gonna grab, I have this cute little oval here with the little, kind of like the little stitching. And this comes from the Unbounded Beauty dies, that bundle. And we're gonna take this Friends for Life. This bundle is also on sale because it's stamp and dies. Also, if you need a die cutting machine, the mini and the regular are also an extra 10% off. So I meant to mention that. I really, really like this Thinking of You. I think it's just so pretty. It's like a really good size. So that's what I'm going to use for this card. I always can use Thinking of You cards. So I'm going to grab that. And then I'm going to grab, what color ink should we use? Should we use yellow or garden green? So garden green might pop a little bit more than the Daffodil Delight. What do you guys think? I have garden green or the Daffodil Delight. I'll look for your comments for a moment. So I have, those are the 2 main colors in there. And then while you're telling me, I'll put the stamp on my block D. And I'm going to look for some gems. Okay, I see green and green. Hi, Wendy. It's good to see you on here. Okay. I think these gems coordinate with this suite, and I think they're unavailable, but I'm going to use them because they're going to come back. Okay, I see everyone is saying green, and I agree with you. You could use either, but I think the green is going to stand out a little bit better with your eyes. So we're going to take garden green, and we're going to ink this up. My friend Wendy is coming. Wendy's in my team. Wendy lives in Florida, and on Friday, she is coming to Michigan into my studio. And I'm so excited to see her. And we're having, actually, at my studio, if you live near me or close by, you want to drive, I'm having a craft kit day. And so what that is I have all the I have a whole bunch of Stampin' Up kits that Stampin' Up puts together. And it's only $25 to come. You get to pick any kit you want. The kits come with everything. You might just want to bring your own scissors or your own adhesive if you're a crafter. But if somebody's never crafted, you could show up and pay, and we would have everything. We're going to have a few light snacks. It's going to be a lot of fun. So that's Friday from 3 p.m. until 8 p.m. And you really only need like an hour, maybe 2 hours to craft your kit. But you can come anytime between then. So I do have a little Google form you can fill out to like reserve your spot. That should be in my next email going out. So just let me know. I just thought I do classes here, but not all the time because a lot of my stuff is all online. So that will be fun for this Friday to craft here with some, and I got some of the brand new kits too. I have all kinds of kits, Christmas, kids, birthday, all occasion, so many different kits. I have some home decor kits. So here's that. I like the green, but when I saw Wendy, that reminded me because she filled out the form that she's gonna be here. All right, we're gonna take our dimensionals and put them on. I'll also have some bags for sale. I have card rack with cards. I have other things here too, but we're going to be doing that craft thing. Okay, now take the bow we made, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck that right there with a glue dot. So let me get my mini glue dots. And I'm gonna put that on here. So the glue dot is right there. I don't know if you can see it. And I'm gonna stick that on with that. Mary, I wish you could join the party too. I know so many people, well, I say so many. There were several friends that commented, I wish I lived closer because I would be at all of your events. So I totally understand. You're always welcome here when I have an event. So there's that. And now embellishments. So we have the, what are these called? Ombre matte decorative dots. These green would look really pretty on here. Rhinestones would look really pretty. Like I said, I think these are currently unavailable. They coordinate with this suite. They're called Opal Rounds Assortment. I'm going to use the yellow because they are going to be back. So when they come back, just get these because they're absolutely beautiful and so pretty. So I'm going to put 3 of these yellow ones on here with my Take Your Pick tool, which I just had, and I don't know, here it is. Lori said someday I'm going to surprise you and show up. I would probably pee my pants, Lori. I would be so happy. And Joan is going to a stamp camp this Thursday, and they haven't been together since COVID. Joan, I hope you have a really wonderful time at your camp. Okay, we're going to take 3 of these. Pretty little gems, opal rounds. I like to do 3. So there we go, 3. They kind of blend in, but they're really pretty. You can see them there. So here is our card using that template. So again, this is the one I did at my team. All I did was I added a layer and embossed it. You can use an oval, you can use a circle. You can make your strips a little bit longer or wider, but that's like, as long as you have the template, that kind of gives you the starting point. So I hope you like that card design. We're gonna make one more with the oranges and the lemon, so don't go anywhere. Let me grab, and I'm gonna show you how I cut the paper for that too. So we're gonna take, we're gonna do, I thought I had a white card base. We're gonna do, what are we gonna do? A thick white card base. I thought I had one somewhere. Lori lives in Florida as well. There's a lot of Florida folks. Okay, thick white. We're gonna use thick white. And so you guys know we have thick white and basic white. I always use the thick white for my card bases. This is a full sheet. You take your paper trimmer, you're gonna go over to 4 1/4, and we're going to cut that. So this has a cut and a score. I flipped mine around, so you can do that at the bottom. So then I'm gonna flip it this way and go to the 5 1/2. That's the middle. 5 1/2 is half of 11. Now with my score, I'm gonna do that to get, this is gonna make my card base. So, oh, I did it wrong. Darn it. I must have did it at the 5. I did it at 5 1/4. Go to 5 1/2 and score it. I did 5 1/4. Well, now this is gonna be like a layer or a fun fold card. That's what we're gonna do with that. We're not gonna waste anything. So maybe in one of my next videos, that'll be a fun fold card. There you go, 5 1/2, score it. Now it's perfect. Now we have, I took the pumpkin pie. It's 5 1/4 by 4, and I embossed it in the same embossing folder as the lemon. Okay, so that's gonna go on here, but now we're gonna cut the designer paper. So I thought I would show you how I cut the other one. So again, this is 12 by 12 paper. Let's hope I do it right. If I don't, I'll show you how to fix it. I'll definitely do that. So we're gonna go to the 5-inch spot and we're gonna cut this across. So these strips for this card that I'm doing are 5-inch by 1 1/8. So you can use the trimmer has, it goes on the right and the left. So whatever is easier for you, you can use that. I'm going to go this way. So I'm going to go to 1 1/8. And I'm going to cut that. And I'm going to do that 3 times. So there's number 1, 1 1/8. And I'm going to do number 2. And then go over to 1 1/8 and do a 3rd time. Okay. Mary said she wished she could find fabrics with that print. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Oh, that would be really pretty too. Hello, Susan and Sandy. Oh, you guys, I'm just now seeing your pretty. Thank you, Joan and Denise. And Joan loves it. Barbara, you purchased from me and you did not get a catalog. Barbara Mills, let me write down your name. I can send you a catalog if you are one of my current customers. What I did is I'm writing down your name because otherwise I'm going to forget, is I had, see, I'm writing down your name. I had a form that everyone could fill out to request a catalog because I have a lot of people that follow me and take even my classes that are demonstrators, and so they don't need a catalog. They already have one. And so I honestly don't know who is a demonstrator or who is not. There's a ton of hobbyists. And so that's why I had the form so people could request one. So if you did not fill that out, I certainly will send you one. I'll get you one out this week, Barbara. I'll be shipping stuff out, I think, if not today, tomorrow. So, yep, just email me if you did need a catalog and you missed that, and I can be sure to get you one out. Okay, so those were our strips. They're 5 inches by 1 1/8. So 5 inches by 1 1/8. And now we're going to put these on the paper. Okay. Lori said they're getting, did you really say 20 inches of rain this week? Lori, you might want to start building an ark. Although they said it will never flood again. Holy cow, that's a lot of rain. Wow. Okay, so I'm just making sure my pieces kind of line up here, and we're going to do our second little card. This one will go together pretty quick. Okay. Wow, Lori, that's crazy. That's a lot of rain. Okay, and then Mary said, I have a question for you, crafter. Do you cut your designer series paper to 6 by 6 or do you leave it at 12 by 12? You guys can let her know in the comments what you do. I personally leave it 12 by 12 for the most part, unless I have something in mind. Now, sometimes, this is just me personally, I'm sure everyone has reasons why they do everything. So if you do something different, yeah, definitely let us know. Sometimes when a paper retires, I will cut it down to 6 by 6 just to take up a little bit less space. But I think you can do whatever suits your needs in your space. Everyone has different craft spaces. But yeah, if you guys have any tips, let us know. Okay, here is our card now. Yeah, Joan said, Lori, it's a good day to stay in and make some cards. She said they closed our golf courses and sent us home, so that's why she gets to watch me. So Marcia leaves it 12 by 12, and Dorothy does cut it to 6 by 6. So see, yeah, you can do. Before we put this on, I'm gonna do a little bit of ribbon. You could use, oh, see, we have the peach. Okay, we have the peach pie, or we have the white. I think I like the white. It's a little bit brighter. You could use either. It all coordinates. Okay, so we're gonna tie. Ooh, look at, I'm running out of this ribbon. Okay, 12 by 12. A lot of people are seeing 12 by 12, but a few people cut it down. Okay, this time I'm just gonna wrap it and tie it in a bow. I'm not gonna, but if you wanna see how I show you how you can do the little fake bow, then you can watch how I did it at the beginning if you missed that. So I gave you a little tip. All right. So we are coming out with a scrapbooking line at the end of the year, and next year they're going to add to it. So I'm excited for all the 12 by 12 stuff we can do. So that's why I would be if you're a scrapbooker for sure, I would maybe that's why I don't cut it down, is because I used to be a huge scrapbooker, which hopefully I can get back into it if they come out with more products. All right, we're gonna layer this onto our white. Okay, and I'm gonna give it a good press so that it doesn't tear my emboss backing, or use the liquid Tombow glue. Yeah, that's a lot of rain. Oh, you guys are thank you, Georgia. She said, I'm loving card number 2. The orange and the lemons together are really beautiful. Okay, and now we need a label. So which one we have a circle, or this is from the perennial postage. Is that what it's called? Yeah, perennial postage dies. So you get all these little dies and rectangles, and so that's where this came from. I was thinking of using that, but I do have like a 1 3/4 inch circle, and for this one I'm gonna use the garden green too. You could also use the pumpkin pie. The white definitely pops it off the card. I agree. Thanks, Sandy. What do you think, circle or the postage? Where did I put my stamp away? I'm gonna use the Thinking of You from the Friends for Life. And okay, anyone? Maybe we'll just do both and then decide. Here's the postage. And then here is the circle. I love circle punches, all the circle, I have all the circle stuff. Lori said the circle, and then a few, there's a tie. I have 2 for 2. All right, let me show you what they both look like. So here is what the circle looks like. And then here is what the little postage looks like. Because the oranges are round. Well, that's like really good logic. The postage really like the white ribbon as well. Yeah, you could do either. There's that one. And this one, the circle. So yeah, they both look really good. Okay, now I see several for the circle. So I'm going to go with the circle, but this one, I'm going to have to make another card with this. So I'm just going to keep this aside. So I'm going to make one before I move on to anything else today, because it's already stamped, and if I'm not talking, you can make this card in like 5 minutes. Okay, so there's that. And then we're going to put this right here. And then I'm going to take those opal rounds. I'm going to take the white ones, like the white sparkly, and I'm going to put 3 of these on here. Okay, this is really pretty, you guys. It's so simple, so pretty. I hope I've inspired you to look at page 22 in your catalog and check out those card layouts. It's so pretty. So here's our second card. And so again, you could switch it out with whatever label or dies you have. Here's a little tip I have, which my friend Denise showed. She had this little fabric bin next to her table. This is what I have. And my friend Alicia is really good at keeping it organized for me, but we do all your basic shapes for all the classes that you guys take with me. And so we usually do like a few extra because when we're sorting, if they get stuck or whatever. So then we put them in here. And so I have this on my desk, and whenever I need a circle, look at, there's all different circles. There's some punch, there's some die cut, there's banners in here, there's all kinds of stuff. So I just like put all my little extras in there anyway. So here's card number 2. Here is card number 1. I hope you like them both. Let me know if you like lemon or orange better. And then finally, I wanted to show you a card, which I wish I knew who made this. Somebody at my team made this card. We did a card swap, and it was so beautiful I had to show you. So it's using the same paper, and look at the inside. And they did use the bigger postage die there. And then the navy sparkly ribbon. And so this is, I believe, die cut right from the paper, the oranges over the lemon. And then they die cut that label out for the inside. Isn't that beautiful? I just wanted to show you because it matched the paper we're using today. Again, most of the products I use are in the description. The paper is called Mediterranean Blooms. I hope you enjoyed this fun and easy card template, and you can just have a lot of fun adding even more layers or making skinnier strips, whatever you have left. All right. If you want to go shopping, you can check that the link here. And again, I'll be live tomorrow night with a virtual class for you. So that means you can get those cards for free with your order. If you do order today, or if you've ordered in the last few days with the host code, you will definitely be included in on that since my last special anyway. And so that's what we have going on this week. And Stamp Camp, if you want the Stamp Camp, sign up. The link was in the email, and you can order it from me in the United States and the other from Denise if you're in Canada. It's going to be an awesome Stamp Camp. It's really fun. And the only thing is we use the Charming Duck bundle, which is currently unavailable. It's coming back at the end of the month. So if you do add that on, if you don't have it and you want it, your kit may be delayed a few days because we have to wait for those to come back in stock. But like the list said, it's coming back the last week of June. So just a little side note of that. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. If you have any other questions about anything, please reach out to me. Email is always the best way if you do need to contact me. And I'm just reading your comments, make me smile. Lori said she enjoyed this a lot. Mary's getting her craft room organized, and she's going to have to get a little container for stuff like that, the little labels. Sandy said, I'm not usually a yellow person, but I really like that yellow card. I'm so glad. Thank you again for joining today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.